Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this extra special Legendary Annihilation stream. It's here. I was so lucky to be able to find it out in the wild yesterday. Hey, rose petals. A great way to start this thing. So, if you guys didn't see it, I did do a... Hey, thank you for the resub, Kyla. Appreciate it. So, by the way, if you click on Kyla's name, go follow them at House of Mal. As soon as they get it, I'm sure they're going to do a ton of Annihilation streams too. So go follow them. Anyway, so I did a whole video on it yesterday, going over every single card in the rule sheet and doing an unboxing. Big B, thank you for the resub. Really appreciate that for the tier 1 sub. And, okay, so one thing I did forget to do in the video is show off the epic sides of the Masterminds. Of course I did. I was too busy doing everything else. So let me show you those right now before I even do anything else. I didn't show you those yet. So, starting off with Epic Annihilus. He's got Mass Momentum 4, 12 plus attack. Different from his original card, you add an extra villain group instead of 6 henchmen, or an extra henchman group. And Master Strike is play a card from the villain deck if it's a villain, play a second card from the villain deck. So if he wasn't difficult enough already, that's what you're dealing with. And then let me show you Kang's, the second Mastermind's epic side as well, and then we'll get started. Thanks, Ollie. Alright, Epic Kang the Conqueror has Conqueror 3 for each city space under a time incursion. Villains under a time incursion get +3 attack. How long? I'm going to be streaming until 10 o'clock is when Upper Deck is doing their Gen Con stream, so we're going to play up until that point, and then we're all going to go raid them and give them all the bagel emotes they can handle. So, stick around for that. Alright, the Master Strike here is, this strike becomes a time incursion. So far, it's exactly the same, except for the last line. If there are any villains in the time incursions, each player gains a wound. Instead of them getting a bonus attack, they get wounds. So that makes it really, really tough. Yes, I'm still doing the randomizer game today, so I'm going to stream this, watch their stream, take a little break, do the randomizer thing. What's up, Flacky? Alright, so let's start with what we're doing today. The Steam I'm starting with is going to be, as you can see down there in the info sheet right there, Put Humanity on Trial. Mr. Giraffe with the tier 1 sub gift to Sharingan. Thank you so much, Mr. Giraffe. no breaks needed. No, a little bit of a break. Wow, hey guys, all of a sudden it's a level 3 hype train. What have you done? It's so early. It's too early for a hype train. I'm not going to say no though. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right, Put Humanity on Trial. This is a really interesting scheme with a lot of text. Let's read through it. All right, so setup is 11 twists. Stack 11 bystanders next to the scheme face down as galactic jurors. I didn't do that yet, so let me go ahead and stack the 11 bystanders here. And if you want to see any particular card that I'm not showing at any particular time, let me know. And yeah, I'll post this as soon as I can. I know I have other videos in the back burner, but this one I'm going to get up quickly. Okay, so 11 bystanders. I'm keeping track of them here. Special rules. Each twist gives you a challenge to achieve this turn. If you do it, you have convinced a juror and you rescue them. If you don't, put that juror face up next to the villain deck, voting to condemn humanity. Alright, so these are like traps, so it's what I said in my video, but they're part of a scheme. So twist 1 to 2, opening arguments, discard 3 cards with different names. That's going to be tough. If I get a twist early, when I have great cards, I'm going to fail this right away. Twist 3, 5, and 7, question witnesses. Recruit a hero that costs 5 or more. That's also not easy. Alright. Yeah, see you later off the cuff. Have a good night. Twist 4, 6, 8, introduce evidence, defeat villains worth 3 VP or more. Twist 9 to 11, closing arguments, defeat the Mastermind, or basically hit the Mastermind once. Evil wins when 6 jurors vote to condemn humanity, so there is a chance I could pass everything and not lose to the scheme, but if I'm already gone through 11 schemes, I'm probably way down in the villain deck, so that's not going to be good in the first place. And let's look at Annihilus, his non-epic side. We're using the standard side today. Mass Momentum 2. Let's remind ourselves what momentum means. Momentum gives him +2, Mass Momentum, I'm sorry, gives him +2 for each villain that entered a new city space this turn. So if something new comes into the city, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, a full city, he gets +10 for that. And the keywords are in there. Psi is changing horse to twist 3, 5, 7. Let me see. Let me look at the scheme one more time. That's a good question, Avatar. Twist 3, 5, 7. Yeah, if the cost is 5, but you size changing it down, the cost is still 5. It's not what you paid, I assume, it's what it's printed. So I'm going to go with yes, that would count. Alright. Thank you, Drufus, for the bits. Alright, we got 1 minute 43 seconds on this level 3 hype train. Okay, here we go. Same thing, Mass Momentum 2. Annihilation Wave is in there. We're going to use both villain groups from this set. Master Strike, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward an extra space before doing an ambush ability. Oh, this is going to be tough. I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to need some counters for when he inevitably gains some attack. So as far as the setup today, so Eden, first thing you want to do is get the core set. If you don't have the core set, that is what you need to play everything else. And then I could give you details on which mechanics I like the best, which boxes I think are the best contained. What you want to do is pick the characters you like the best and go with that expansion. After you do that, because it's fun to play with the characters you like, after that, Dark City is probably the most commonly suggested big box to get. It kind of fills up the spaces in the core set and rounds out the base set, I would say. And then there's a couple other suggestions, but I would definitely go with that. And please ask any other questions you have. All right, in the hero deck, we have all 5 heroes from Annihilation. They're all in there. I'm going to give them one more shuffle. They've already been shuffled. And then for the villain deck, we have both villain groups from Annihilation, as well as the Shi'ar patrol craft from X-Men. We're just going to chalk it up to Annihilus, stealing the craft and using them for his own purposes because there aren't any henchmen in Annihilation. And we also have all the special cards today. So, whoops, there goes... You can tell I just sleeved these. They're very slippery. All right, all the special bystanders, all the special sidekicks, and all the special officers, if I didn't say that already. We're not going to do a prediction today. We're just going to play this thing. So let's get the HQ filled up. We're starting with Brainstorm's Borrow from the Future, Stardust from Heralds of Galactus, Big B with the gifted sub to Podjack87. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Very cool. We got a level 2 hype train. Appreciate you guys. 2% less excited. Another Brainstorm Time Loops Experiments. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm having a blast just going over and talking about this game, and I finally get to play it. And Psi-Lord. Hey, no main family and no Super-Skrull yet. Let's see what we can do. All right. Let's get the starting hands ready. And yeah, I'll play as many as I can just to see what I can get to. And then we will go do that raid. What schemes do you guys want to see after this one, in particular, if you have one in mind? Okay, starting hand here. Nope, these got to be worn down. My hero deck has fallen over again. Why are these teams? What do you mean? Which teams? All right, going over to start on the left-hand side. Here we go. All right. I'm already afraid. Why are these hero teams? Because these are the 5 heroes in Annihilation. That's why I picked them. If that's what you're asking. Oh, they're all in the deck. This is just what came up first in the HQ. All 5 heroes are in the deck. I'm playing two-handed solo. All right. Here we go. Starting with a Scheme Twist. Just my luck. So I'm going to fail this challenge because I am not ready. I was not prepared for being a juror today. Twist 1 to 2 opening arguments. Discard 3 cards with different names. I cannot do this. I only have I have 2 hero names. Yep, I have Shield Agent and Shield Trooper, but actually, yeah, those are hero names, not card names. No, hold on. 3 cards with different names. Oh, it doesn't say card name or hero name. But I think because it says 3 cards, not 3 heroes, I go with card names. And the card names on this card, I think they count as both for the starting cards. Otherwise, they'd be hero. Regardless, I can't do it, so it's not important. So, 1 juror has voted to condemn, and that makes me sad. I didn't get a chance. Well, Avatar, there are 11 twists in this deck, and there's no extra villain cards, so give me a break here. Well, I'm going to play all 4 of my... And by the way, I'm using something new I don't like right now. So I'm going to move this around. I'm going to use all 4 of my recruit to do a thing. Who should I take? Let's take a look. So Psi-Lord is the most expensive thing here. Interdimensional Rescue, 2 attack, focus 1 recruit, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get +2 attack. I guess not. No, it's like going to deliberation and one of the jurors like, I've decided. That's it. Which I think happened in 12 Angry Men. If it's a bystander, you get +2 attack, rescue it, and shuffle the top card from the bystander stack into the villain deck, and then covert man at a time. That would work with Stardust because he's covert. I cannot wrap my head around the mechanics on how Psi-Lord works. I have to play it to really figure it out because there's a lot going on there. We also have Brainstorm's Borrow from the Future. Reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 2 or more, draw it, otherwise discard it or put it back. This is not great for the early game because of all the 0-cost cards I have, but maybe later. We've also got Psi-Lord from the Heralds of Galactus to recruit, 2 attack, plus this turn your hero's Conqueror abilities also give you attack if the city spaces have been destroyed, making it easier for Galactus to win, or Galactus Hungers to win, that is. Okay, I need recruit, so I think I'm going to go with Time Loop Experiments to help get my deck ready. She kind of works like Gambit here. Draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck, and then tech woman at a time. I've got some other tech that'll show up, including the villain card. The 4-cost Franklin card is good because add cards to the villain deck. We don't have any extra villains on it. And 10 twist. Yeah, that is true. It puts bystanders in there. That would be good for early game. So it's between these two. If you have Psi-Lord on both hands each turn, the villain deck never runs out. Well, not necessarily, because I have to reveal a bystander. But yeah, if it's the end of the game, you rescue it, so you don't really add an additional amount of cards. You have to swap them out. So you can run the villain deck out for sure. You can just do as many as you can in that turn, but the numbers stay even. I'm going to go with Time Loop Experiments just to get that recruit, I think. And I'll go for Interdimensional Rescue later. So we're going to take her for 2, and then we can take a sidekick. Oh, I forgot to put my counter down to 2. And we'll take a sidekick for the second card. And we got Red Wing here. And I told you I got all the special cards today, but that's okay. Okay, moving over. I hope I don't have another scheme twist. I really want to pass some of these. I need some time. All right, we have a commandeered Shi'ar patrol craft commandeered by Annihilus. More bystanders you add to the villain deck, better the card works. Yeah, so I think, what schemes have bystanders in them? There's Crime Wave. Crime Wave has extra henchmen. But any that do are going to benefit from that for sure. Alright, the fight the next hero you recruit this turn has Soaring Flight. Not part of Annihilation, but I did need a henchman. Soaring Flight means when I recruit the hero, it goes to my next hand as an extra card. This is more what I'm talking about. We got 5 recruit. The setup is not going to be accurate. There's no randomizer, so it's literally just all the cards from Annihilation. Deadpool wants a chimichanga. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I can't take Stardust yet. But maybe now I want to take Interdimensional Rescue on the other side, so I can go range and then covert. This scheme is the Put Humanity on Trial scheme. I'll leave it up there for a second. But I'm going to use 4 recruit to get that Interdimensional Rescue and try to go that route over here. So I'll take that for 4 on the right-hand side. And we'll see what comes up. All right, more Brainstorm. It's a lot of Brainstorm coming up. Wonder who else we're going to see. Those are commons, after all. Riot Act 23, thank you for the follow. Hold on, I think I'm missing some of my starter cards. Left side is fine. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is my next hand, so I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 agents. Or 2 agents, actually. I need 2 more agents. I must have put them somewhere. One moment. Oh, here they are. Got it. All right, next hand is ready. Moving on. Okay, round 2. Still can't fight the henchmen, but we're going with. All right, we got our first Annihilation villain. Queens of Annihilation appear. So they have momentum 3, which means they get +3 attack if they've moved in the city this turn. Ambush, reveal the top card of the villain deck if it's a villain. Oops. These cards are so slippery. They're so new. Don't worry, I'll wear them down in no time. All right, top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, play it. Here we go. Well, first they enter the city, so these move over. Top card of the villain deck. My goodness, this hero stack. I haven't played with 5 new heroes in a long time, and the stack just will not stay. Well, those are all heroes, Wango, so I don't know what that's going to do. And don't worry, there's going to be enough heroes that enter the city. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Top card of the villain deck is a villain. It's Iron Lad, so I have to play this. So first the wave comes in. Reading the bonus points the size changing and those imply that it actually changes the cost. It depends on if it's printed or not, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, Iron Lad appears from the timelines of Kang. A tech card, fight the player of your choice, gains this as a hero, turns into a 2-attack. Tech card with mana out of time, but it costs 4 to fight right now. Alright, so momentum, because the Queens of Annihilation moved, they are actually +3. So they're going to be a 7 attack, probably every turn, until a villain doesn't enter the city. Yeah, this is the only gain as a hero card, but that would work with the side where I took Brainstorm. So, still can't fight any of those guys. I have 4 recruit. I already took Brainstorm. Yeah, I don't think the cost has changed on that either. So I took the tech Brainstorm, and I have a bunch of other Brainstorms. This one does let you draw a card most of the time, so it's fine. And then maybe I can take Psi-Lord to get Bridge Conqueror, but that's not going to take into effect until I have more cards, at least on the bridge. So let's go ahead and recruit her. She's got Woman out of time. I will not be able to trigger until I get another ranged card, but I'll deal with that when I get there. Hey, there we go. It's our first Super-Skrull, rock solid, for 4. You can look at him while I shuffle my left-hand side. Sewer's Conqueror 1 is a strength power, and then focus 3 attack, you get 2 recruit. I love how Super-Skrull focuses attack instead of recruit. A good twist on that. I was wondering, how are they going to make him, if they did him, different than Fantastic Four United? And that's how, using other of the Fantastic Four cards and focusing something else. Alright. So let's get my new hand. We have a debate about size changing in the chat that I'm not really 100% paying attention to, but I'll look at it later. Usually when something says a cost or something, actually, if it doesn't say printed, it's not the printed one. So maybe it is the effective cost. Who knows? We've got, alright, Scarlet Centurion from Timelines of Kang appearing. Bank Conqueror 2, and that is going to trigger, because the bank is full. Ambush, reveal your hand and send your highest cost hero as a man or woman out of time. I was looking forward to doing this. So I have all 0 cost, so I just pick 1. And what this means is I send them out of time right now. I don't get to play them this turn, but they do get played at the beginning of my next turn as if I was playing an out-of-time effect. So I want to fight something this turn, so I'm going to send a Shield Agent out of time to the right-hand side to be played at the beginning of the left-hand next turn. That is really inconvenient. It could be really bad if you had a really good strategy with a really good card like a rare, and he says, nope, you got to wait. Fight if you played a Covert hero this turn, KO one of your heroes. Alright, everybody moved, which means the Queens of Annihilation keep their counter. By the way, in the chat, it said to... In the instructions, I think, it said to push up one of the villains if you're trying to keep track of if they have momentum this turn or not, but I just have a die on them. You know, just like you do Sunlight and Moonlight, moving things around, give a little push upward to show that it moved this turn if you need to do that. Let's fight something. Let's fight in Soaring Flight a Henchman, I think, because nothing in the HQ costs 2. Fighting this for 3. And yes, Conqueror 2. I wasn't going to fight it anyway this turn, but just to keep track, yes. 6 attack on him. Alright, fighting this for 3. Next here I recruit this turn has Soaring Flight, so we're going to make sure we do that. And for 2 recruit, all I can do is a sidekick, but they do get Soaring Flight. So I Soaring Flight, a sidekick. So I have 2 extra cards in my hand next turn, although one of them is out of time. So here's the out of time card, here's my Soaring Flight card. Momentum doesn't count going from the villain deck to the sewers. Correct? Let me check the instructions. I think it does. But let me confirm. Hey, it's Travel Sized. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Everybody say hi to Travel Sized. Travel Sized, I don't know how you did it keeping this secret for so long. I mean, I know how you did it, but I would have a hard time doing that. Devastating, thank you for the follow. Alright, consulting the manual. Momentum. If it entered another city space this turn, this works on the turn the villain enters the city. So 100%, they get momentum as soon as they enter, if it's a turn that they enter. Alright, gotta remember this one's out of time, putting it sideways. Moving over. How many viewers do we have? Wow, 32 people! Hello, everybody! Thank you for being here. I know you're as excited for this expansion as I am. Alright, we got another patrol craft. We know what they do. They got Soaring Flight. This moves, it has momentum, and this still has Bank Conqueror, so those counters stay on. And, oh, by the way, Annihilus, his attack has been changing, by the way. he gets mass momentum 2, which means he gets +2 attack per villain that moved in the city. So for example, he has +8 right now. I'm not going to worry about putting a counter on him until I'm ready to fight him, because it's going to keep changing every turn. But keep in mind, this is there's an asterisk here. It does change every turn. Until I get higher attack values, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I'll be excited when your guys' ships too. Yeah, it was the second store I checked yesterday, but the second store did have it, and I was very happy that they did. Let's give this a shot. Borrow from the future. 1 attack. And Travel Size, you said that in testing this was borrow... Was it borrow weapons from the future or borrow... blast? It was borrow blasters from the future, but it wouldn't fit. So borrow from the future works pretty well because it implies more things. All right, 1 attack for this. Top card of my deck is a 0-cost card. Otherwise, if it's not 2 or more, discard it or put it back. I'm going to discard it, hoping to set up my next hand a little bit, and I cannot do the effect because I don't have the superpower trigger. Although I do have enough attack to hit that second patrol craft, and I have 3 recruit, but I can't hit anything else. So let's fight the patrol craft. Again, these are from X-Men. Next turn I recruit this turn has Soaring Flight. This goes to my victory pile on the left. Alright, so I can Soaring Flight one of these cards. Let me take a look. Do I want to take Fire-Lord or the other Borrow from the Future? Those will both help me trigger the power. Your hero's Conqueror abilities also give you attack if those spaces have been destroyed. This is only going to happen if and when Galactus is summoned. I have the weaponized Galactus and I have the Galactus hero in the deck, maybe if I can recruit it. So this is not going to be that beneficial later, although it does give you Bridge Conqueror too, so that's 4 attack when it triggers. You know what? Can you use superpowers on out-of-time cards if you have a lot? If you play the out-of-time card first, which you have to, you can't trigger the power on that, obviously. But if you have 2 out-of-time cards and one of them is blue and the second one has a blue trigger, yes, you can use it, as long as you played one before it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this just for the Conqueror effect because I'm starting to acquire ranged cards, and more attack is better for, you know, avoiding this nightmare. So we'll take it for 3, and then we'll maybe take the rest of the Brainstorm cards over here. Alright, we got Transparent Motive, Super-Skrull's Uncommon, his copying of the Invisible Woman's powers. Bank Conqueror 1, focus 3, I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. KO power is great. I'll need this. I could have used this earlier to avoid that first Juror. It's not another out of time, no triple plays. What is not another out of time? Oh yeah, you can't do out of time again. Yes, if a card is being played from out of time, you can't put it out of time again. That's true. But you can trigger other powers on it. Is what I thought was being asked. Alright, see ya, Ollie. Hey, by the way, in case you don't know, I'm doing my regular randomizer stream later today, 2 p.m. Pacific. A bunch of these wonderful people played the setup that I played last Thursday. I will reveal the results of how the scores went, and then we're going to generate and play a brand new setup right off the bat. I'm not going to be including, for those of you who are interested in the randomizer and the randomizer league, I'm not including Annihilation for a month. I'm going to give people time to be able to acquire the expansion before I put it into the rotation. So a month from yesterday is going to be the first. I'm revealing them later. Be patient. A month from yesterday is going to be or actually a month from today, because that's Thursday, right? So a month from today is going to be when Annihilation is part of the rotation. All right, we've got the not henchman, Annihilation Armada. Momentum 2, ambush a henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. Right-hand side does have a henchman. It's Shi'ar Patrol Craft, so guess what? We have a full city. So these have momentum 2, and they definitely moved. So I need to put a counter on them. They are up to 5 attack. This momentum is killer, man. Very stressful, but I like it. All right, full city. I do have enough attack to fight something. Let's start with the sidekick first. Playing the sidekick to draw 2. Oh, actually, I can't. I got to play the out-of-time card first. So first I play the recruit. I get 1 recruit, and then it goes to my discard. Now I play the sidekick I just did. Now I draw 2. All right, there we go. Nobody's making me hydrate. It's all your fault. Too early. All right, got it. So I play my troopers for 4 attack. Right there. I'm going to have plenty of attack here. Interdimensional Rescue. 2 more attack. So if I do focus, which I might as well do, I have 4 recruit this turn. Thank you. Who did that? Montax, appreciate you. I needed that water. Focus 1, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get 2 attack, rescue it, and shuffle the top card from the bystander stack into the villain deck. It's worth a look, unless I want to spend my 4 to recruit something. This is 5. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun at all. I can recruit Rock Solid for 4. So do I want to focus or do I want to recruit this? I can focus at any time. Focus 3 attack, I get 2 recruit. So if I load this side up with attack, that would help. And these covert cards both have... Well, this one has attack on it. Maybe I'm going to go Super-Skrull over here along, because he has... What colors does he have? His rare is the ranged. His other common is instinct. So, you know what? I'm not going to focus. I'm going to recruit this instead. But let me spend my attack first. So, I could fight Scarlet Centurion this turn. And his effect is if you have played a covert hero this turn, KO one of your heroes. So I think I'm going to do that to KO one of my agents, get rid of him from the city, and move on from there. And none of them have escape effects, so don't have to worry about that. But let's spend my 6 attack just to clear him out of here for 6. And I played a covert hero, so let's KO the shield agent that I have. Get this out of here. And, yeah, he's gone. Get out of there. I'm loving both of these villain groups so far. Everything in here is so creative. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this. Because I could either unleash a bunch of attack, or I could use the recruit when I need to. And for the scheme, the later goals are I'm going to have to recruit heroes that cost 5 or more. The art is so wonderful. So when I get to twist 3, 5, and 7, I'm going to need to recruit expensive heroes. And this card will help me do it, because I can turn attack into recruit for that moment. Kind of a reverse focus of things card. So let's take it for 4, over here on the right. Another Brainstorm. Alright, well, I can capitalize and get a whole bunch of those and draw a bunch of cards. Once I KO some of the gray cards, that is. But what's cool about this is, unlike Spider-Man cards, if you reveal a top card of your deck and it's not 2 or more, I'm not stuck, because I can discard it and try again with the next one. Alright. So I don't focus. I save that for later. 4 of those. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the art on the original Fantastic Four set. This is night and day, and I mentioned in my video, I love when they do the forced perspective thing where some of the heroes' art goes outside of the borders. I think that looks so cool. Some Spider cards do, but I mean more like Spider-Man's core card. Core hero set. But the majority of them, they must cost 2 to draw them. Alright. Villain deck is still sizable, doing pretty well, but I think I'm safe from this one, though. Okay, this is twist number 2. Discard 3 cards with different names to avoid the jurors that condemn humanity. I have Timeless Experiments, I have Shield Agent and Trooper, and I have Red Wing. So I'm not going to be able to do much this turn, but I can avoid the twist. Now, just to confirm, this does matter. Shield Agents and Troopers, do they have the same or different card names? I think the card name is Shield Trooper instead of Hero. So I think those are different. Just to confirm, I don't see anything on the rule sheet about that. But I think with cards like that, Shield Trooper is the hero name and the card name. That's what we discussed. So, just like Special Sidekicks, Red Wing is both the hero name and the card name. So if that's the case, I'm going to discard strategically. Alright, they're different. Awesome. So I'm going to keep Time Loop Experiments and try to keep Red Wing, but I can't. So one of these two has to go. I'll keep Time Loop Experiment. So it's going to be Red Wing. I can't fight anything this turn anyway, and it's going to be a Trooper and an Agent. First title card name, second title. Usually, yes, Ikesy, but I think for cards like this, I saw a rule where it said the card name and the hero name are the same because the hero name is not just hero. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to discard these 3 to avoid it. So I passed this trial here. I convinced that juror. I feel pretty good about that. And this is what I have left. I have 2 recruit standard. And you're right, they don't have any momentum. So this is my chance. And Annihilus is actually 10 right now, too. Oh, that's true. I should play this first. I'm still getting used to these cards. So let's put this back. I Ollie, welcome back. All right, yeah, let's play this first because I might be able to discard one of these agents. So let's do it. Draw a card and then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. I draw an agent, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll put this agent back on top of the deck. It was worth a shot. So I end up with 3. But yeah, the right move would have been to play this first, for sure. Play Time Loop first. Well, kind of a no-brainer. I'll take the other Borrow from the Future to go with the theme of this side. And move on. Too bad I didn't have any attack for the momentum. But here's the thing. The Queens of Annihilation, even if a villain comes in, if it's 1, will not get momentum this turn because of the gap here. So clearing things out in the middle of the city seems to be advantageous for villains over here. They're easier to fight. I didn't expect it to feel so good when you stop momentum because it's just oncoming. But once I took those dice off and everything is weaker, I feel like I just went halt to the entire wave. That feels pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But imagine when I have some city spaces destroyed. That's not going to feel so good. 4 and 2. Already at round 4. Scarlet Centurion appears, so here's what happens. First things first, the Armada gets momentum, so they're back up to 5, but these don't. Unfortunately, I only have 2 attack, which isn't going to help me at all. Reveal your hand and send your highest cost hero. The Scheme Twist feels pretty good. No, the twist feels good. The mechanics of the game. Reveal your hand and send your highest cost hero as a man or woman out of time. Again, I don't have a choice. The attack does nothing, so I might as well send this out of time. Sending the Trooper out of time, and he has Bank Conqueror 2, so he is up to 6 attack. Alright! I'm going to have an escape next turn. Most likely. And I'm just going to have to admit that. Did I rescue the bystander? Which bystander? Alright, I got 4 recruit. Oh no, I forgot to do that. Let me take a look. I totally forgot about the stack. Thank you. Again, this is all new. Special rules, if you do it, you convince the juror and rescue them. If you don't, put it face up. I didn't, because I wasn't using the stack to count, but I got to do this. So for the one I failed, this needs to go face up. It was the fortune teller at the very beginning of the game. Okay, and then the one that I did convince, I rescue. So this is on the left-hand side, gets a standard bystander. That's fine. And I'll make sure to continue to do that. But yeah, there is a stack to manipulate. Thank you for that. All right, 4 recruit. We got Silver Surfer here, who would work best on the range side, I think, but we'll take a look. Focus 2 recruit, draw a card. You may move a villain then to an adjacent city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. So this will trigger their momentum if they have it. But this helps with things like Conqueror. Do I want to save this with the left-hand side, or do I want to recruit it now? I got plenty of cards coming in, and although Super-Skrull needs attack to convert to recruit for his focus. I mean, otherwise I'd probably take a shield officer, and this is just like a little bit of a better shield officer. And I can basically just negate his entire card to draw 1. So, because of that, I'm going to recruit him. Because I can just turn him into a draw card anyway. Alright, we got Slip the Time Stream Covert. This is great for the left-hand, or actually right-hand side. This is another reveal from the villain deck, like Psi-Lord likes to do. If it's a villain, I can get +1 on my fight at this turn. You need to recruit to get Stardust and summon the Thing. Yes. Not the Thing, but summon you-know-who. I do need recruit, so I have plenty on the right side. Maybe that'll happen sooner than later. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't want to move anything if it's going to cause momentum, but if I have Conqueror and I swap something out, that might offset it, but I'd have to have empty city spaces for that. And if I want to activate Conqueror. Alright, so I have this out of time. Who shall not be named? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 7th attack, or an extra attack thanks to out of time. We'll come back to that. Next, Bystander. So this one, good news, goes to the Scarlet Centurion, and the Armada loses their momentum. They slowed down. So Annihilus is actually at 10 right now. How much attack do I have, though? Not a lot. Let's start with Time Loop Experiments again to see what I can get. 1 recruit, draw a card. It is a shield agent. So Galactus joins the Mastermind Villain Hero Club. He totally does. Who else is in that club? Mastermind Villain Hero. Hulk, I guess, technically, is in that group. Who else? So what do I put on top of the deck? This is going to give me 4 attack. Deadpool, 2, thank you. And I can fight... I'm going to fight the Queens of Annihilation with 4. So I don't want to lose a trooper. I need the attack, so I'm going to put this agent on top. Nick Fury. Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, if you count villains, absolutely. Very good. Hey, it's a House of Mao, House of Host, House Mao Host. Thank you for the host. So yeah, a lot of the masterminds from villains for sure, as well as is Ultron as well. Ultron is a mastermind. Yeah, Ultron. Yeah, that's a cool club. That would be a fun setup to do. Throw as many as I can in there. Maybe with a multiple mastermind scheme. House of Hosting. Okay, that's done. I can't do women at a time. Let's look at Fire-Lord real quick. 2 attack, and I get extra. I get Conquer even if city spaces are destroyed there, but there aren't any, so I just get the 2 attack. 2 more attack for 4. I'm going to strike the Queens of Annihilation while they have slowed down. And I get to KO one of my heroes, so they are out of here. Goodbye. And I will KO... Well, I'll play the Shield Agents first, actually. Then I'll KO one of them. Should have done that in a different order, but I didn't reveal anything, so it doesn't matter. Not to mention, technically, Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange in the Illuminati. Yeah, if you want to parse that up, for sure. Well, I guess I'm going to keep taking borrow. This is going to pay off. If I keep taking borrow from the future, and I draw them all at the same time, that's going to really help me for 2 turns. So I'm making an investment here. I think it'll work out. What time is it? 8:30. All right, we're making good time. And Maximus. What villain group is Maximus part of? Is he part of a villain group? All right. If you want to count Zombie Thanos. Yeah. Right, he's a mastermind, and he's a hero, but is he a villain? That's my question. I don't think he's a villain. Well, in the game, anyway. Alright, so I got this out-of-time card first to play, but we also have another scheme twist. What's this one? So we got a juror. Juror number 3 approaches. Question witnesses, recruit a hero that costs 5 or more. Unfortunately, I only have 3 recruit. So I don't think this is going to happen. There is a shot. If I focus with Interdimensional Rescue, get a special bystander that gives me extra recruit, that could work. But it is a long shot. I don't think it's going to be the case. So I'm probably going to fail this one. But we'll come back to that. This is a tough juror. These jurors just get tougher and tougher. Let's play all of our attack, and we'll come back to the focus effect in a little bit. That's 3 attack, 4, 5 attack. Nothing I can fight gives me recruit, does it? And I got 3 recruit. This one again is a hero, no fight effect, soaring flight, and KO one of your heroes. So no. So I don't think I'm going to pass. So again, the focus effect is... Yeah, this is terrifying. Any turn could be absolute disaster. Alright, so if the top card is a bystander, I get +2 attack. So the top card, I've already revealed 1 bystander, so the chances of that one are very low, being the top card being a bystander. The juror should have bribe. Maybe 1 juror should. You can house rule it in. 1 juror you can bribe. Well, actually, you kind of do bribe them, I guess. You could argue that twist 3, 5, or 7 could be a bribe because you're using a recruit, but I don't think that's the intention there at all. So I'm not going to do the focus effect here. I'm just going to use my 3 recruit to get... Oh! We got the other Super-Skrull here. Stretching credibility, focus to attack when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn. Draw an extra card. So, like I said, it's exactly the same as Mr. Fantastic's first common, but it uses recruit, or attack instead of recruit, and it's an instinct instead of tech. So let's recruit this for 3. And we'll fight something. We're going to give something a punch. Unfortunately, I got Bank Conqueror, so I cannot fight the Scarlet Centurion with the bystander. But I probably should fight... This is more expensive, but Annihilation Armada has momentum, and I should probably hit this thing while it's weaker. No fight effect on it. And I'm going to take my advice and do that. Fight it for 3 while I can. And 2 left is gonna fizzle. It's not gonna do anything. So that's my turn. All right, we got Rock Solid appearing. I was so happy. If you watch my video, you can see my reaction. I was so happy to see Super-Skrull in this set. Early on, I guessed it was going to be either Doom or Super-Skrull. At the very beginning, I thought it was going to be Super-Skrull because the Annihilation run of comics, the first Annihilation event, had a bunch of named comics. I think one was Heralds of Galactus, one was Drax the Destroyer, one was Ronan the Accuser, and I think one was Super-Skrull. And he's the only one from that group that wasn't a hero yet, so I was hoping for that, and I'm very happy that was the case. No problem, XE. See you later. I'm going to upload it later, so you can catch the rest. Not clickbait. You won't believe who's in Annihilation. This character was revealed Annihilation, and you won't believe what happened next. If you haven't seen ProZD's video on clickbait, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I wonder if ProZD is doing an Annihilation video. I would assume. And the internet exploded. The internet shut completely down. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. I failed, so I have to put one of these face up, and I have to put the counter up. So I failed. Jura goes there, and I put the counter up. All right, now it's another scheme twist. This is twist number 4. Super-Skrull is in Legendary Synth's core. As in the villains, yes, but I meant as a playable hero avatar. Number 3, question witnesses, recruit a hero that cost... Oh, that's number 4, sorry. Number 4 is introduce evidence. Defeat villains worth 3 VP or more. The only one that's worth 3 VP or more is Scarlet Centurion, who has Bank Conqueror 3. Oh, shoot, I should have fought the Patrol Craft. But I had assumed a villain would come in and push him into the bank anyway. Alright, so I need 2 attack. I need 4 more attack. And these could draw cards, so it's very possible. I could get 6 attack. We'll see if I can do that. We're going to start with Red Wing to make sure to help Borrow from the Future set up better. Top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, put the rest back in any order. Top 3 cards. Come on, give me that 6 attack. Alright. I'm going to draw the Shield Trooper. Actually, no, these have to go back. So Brainstorm's just going to draw both of them, so I cannot get the 6 attack this turn. So I'm going to fail it. Yeah, these go back. Maybe I should have done Borrow from the Future first. That way I could have discarded them and then I was able to draw 1 more. Yeah, I should have done Borrow from the Future first. That's okay. These go back on top. Thank you, Red Wing. And now I'll play both Borrow from the Future. At least I can fight something, yeah. Well, can I? I only have 2 attack unless I'm missing something. What can I fight? I don't think I can fight anything. Okay, so let's play this. 1 attack. And this is the 0. They're both going to be 0 cost, so I'm going to... Where's my 3rd attack from? What am I missing? Oh, I have 3 of these. Okay. Sorry, I never look at the one I put over here, and that's my fault. I have 3 attack. Good. So we'll play this out. I'm going to draw and discard both of these, or reveal and discard both of these. So I do it once. I do it twice. Discard the agent. And I get my 3rd attack. It is early for me. We're good. That's why I have you guys here. So I got 3 and 3. I can fight the Patrol Craft and then Soaring Flight to Borrow from the Future. If I want to do that one. Let's do it. Once again, from X-Men. And yeah, this does go out of time. I'll do everything in order. I don't want to leave it here so I can see it for a second. So first, next hero I recruit this turn has Soaring Flight. Get out of here. So I'm going to Soaring Flight this Borrow from the Future. I recruit it for 3. So here's what we do. This is an extra card next turn of Soaring Flight now. This is an out-of-time card that I have to play first. And then we have Silver Surfer. Alright, so I'm going to fail the scheme. But let me make sure I have my next hand correct. So, out of time, Soaring Flight, draw 4 more cards. Yeah, those are gonna work together now. So the Soaring Flight one I can send out of time, but I can't send the out of time one out of time because it's first. Soaring time out of flight. Did I say that? If I did, that's amazing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I failed. So, the alligator trapper, the juror was the... I like how we discover who the jurors were. We had already a fortune teller juror and the alligator trapper juror. I failed that one. I'm halfway to failing the whole thing. I'm in deep trouble here. Because they're only going to get tougher. But I have a couple of buffer turns of recruiting things, and I have higher recruit. Whenever I see man at a time, I think of that custom Spider Ham that has pig at a time. Hey, that's I didn't see that before. Is that from the big Spider-Verse expansion? The custom one? That's kind of like Quack Fu. I haven't looked at it. I have to go look at that. Are we going to have some momentum? Nope. We're going to have more schemes. Twists. More jurors. He's like, well, what about this in the case? Twist number 5 goes back to the last effect right here. Recruit a hero that costs 5 or more. I can do that this turn. So I'm safe. I have 5 recruit here, and I can recruit transparent motives. Good, good, good. He has a split card with Spider-Ham 2099. Wow. Alright, let's play all my focus things. Let's see what we've got. 2 attack on this, focus 2 attack. I can draw an extra card at the end of this turn for the next hand. Good. I am not going to trigger the superpowers, so I'll just play this now. 2 more attack. I can focus 3 attack to get 2 recruit. Yes, thank you. Avatar is policing all the dice I have. Alright, that's going to work. And I could do either focus. I can get 2 more recruit if I want to. But I want the attack, so I can fight the Scarlet Centurion and I can recruit something for 5. So I'm not going to focus any attack. I'm going to play this for 2 recruit and not focus it because I need to recruit that 5 cost. This is actually the perfect hand for this turn. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is fight the Scarlet Centurion because he does not have Conqueror right now. I don't get to KO a hero because I don't have a covert, but let's get rid of him because he has a bystander. Or I could gain Iron Lad as a hero, but I'd rather put that on the left-hand side so it can work with the other time loop experiments Brainstorm that I've got. So we're going to fight him for 4. No effect, but I get the bystander, which is nice. And for 5 recruit, I'm going to take Transparent Motives. Let's take a look. Bank Conqueror 1 and focus 3 attack, I may KO a card. I think KO attack, KO power is great. Iron Lad will always be 4. Yeah, he doesn't have any boosting abilities. He would if Kang was here, he'd get boosted if there was a time... I almost said time displacement. What is it called? I must refer. Time incursion. It's a time incursion. Save him for next twist, though. No, this is the twist, isn't it? Number 5? Yeah, I have to do it now, Mr. Giraffe. This is the twist I want to recruit him. Alright. So, yep, I'm going to take him for 5 to avoid he was 3 VP. Oh, you mean the villain. You're right, you're right. Nah, I obviously didn't think that far, but that's true. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope a 3 VP villain comes into the city. Plus, if I didn't do that, he'd probably get into the bank, and then he'd be too powerful for me to hit anyway. So I'd rather have somebody with 3 VP who doesn't have Conqueror. Yeah, Avatar, exactly. So it's a grab bag either way. I take this for 5. Take Super-Skrull for 5. And, alright, we got Invisible Woman here. And I passed. So once again, if I passed, I convinced the juror. I rescue the bystander, which is the juror. So this juror was the forklift driver. I love all these different careers these guys have. This is from Dimensions. When you rescue this bystander, put any number of heroes on the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. Alright. I think I want to move Silver Surfer. I'm going to leave Stardust. These are all pretty good. I'll put Time Loop Experiments in the bottom too. Invisible Woman is like her other card. You can KO cards. That's also good, but I need attack right now, so I'm going to send her underneath, even though she has KO power. Maybe not, actually. It is the first Fantastic Four card. I'm debating whether or not to leave it here with the forklift driver. I'm gonna leave her there. I'm gonna take these 2. So these 2 go to the bottom. I'm gonna need to recruit ones that cost 5 or more in a little bit. So here we go. We got Super-Skrull, and we have... There he is! Galactus Hungers is here! Wow. You want to look at it? I'm almost scared to do so. Galactus hungers. The highest cost recruit in the game. 8 attack plus. If you've already played another Herald of Galactus, destroy the leftmost city space. Defeat any villain there, then you get +2 attack for each destroyed city space. If this destroys the last city space, Galactus consumes the Earth. You win, Evil wins, and all other players lose. I would love to win this way. I'll keep that in mind. I can still use Stardust, but it's actually cheaper to recruit him straight up from the HQ than to use Stardust to do it by 1 recruit. Oh, I love that. And honestly, I think it's the perfect workaround for like making Galactus a hero. I don't think you could make him a hero and have it make sense to like fight along Happy Hogan. So it makes sense he's a summon for the rare card of the set. I like that. All right. We have a couple things to do. We have this is my hand, and then this is the out of time. So I'll do that first. We have. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back Galactuses. Weaponized Galactus and Galactus Hungers here. Weaponized Galactus has Momentum 9. Momentum 9. Ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. So he's going to go to the streets. Here. His escape effect. Destroy the leftmost city space. If this destroys the last city space, Evil wins. Otherwise, each player gains a wound, and you shuffle Weaponized Galactus back into the deck, the villain deck. Any villain from the destroyed city space, almost it explodes. It escapes. Back Galactus. All right. So he gets his +9 right now. The good news here, you guys, is that he's alone here. So next turn, most likely, he is going to lose his momentum. Galacti. Exactly, Snash, what I just said. Perfect. So that's good timing for that. So we'll do the out-of-time card because we don't have a choice. 1 attack, and I get to do the effect. Top card of my deck. If it costs 2 or more, draw it. Otherwise, discard it. Do I want to discard that? How much attack do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I've got enough here already to fight Iron Lad, so I'm going to discard this. All right, this goes into my discard pile. Out of time. Now I can play my hand out. And I get to send both of these Brainstorms out of time, by the way. So let's do it. What do I want to do first? Do I want to use Time Loop Experiments to draw a card, put a card on top? Yeah, I want to do that so I can draw that card. I'm going to use her to set her other hand up. So first, 1 recruit, draw a card. I draw the agent. I'm going to put Borrow from the Future on top. Because this Borrow from the Future can draw that Borrow from the Future, and now I have an extra agent. So we'll do that. Now we'll play this Borrow from the Future. 1 attack. Top card of my deck is now that other Borrow from the Future, so I draw it. And this goes out of time. I'm going to turn it sideways so I remember it's out of time. Let's play the second one. Same thing, 1 more attack. Yeah, the first attack came from the out of time one. This one, I don't know what this is. It's 0 cost, I discard it. And this one also goes out of time. I have a 4th attack. And I have 4 more recruits, so I'm up to 5 recruits. Okay, so we're going to start by fighting Iron Lad and gaining him as a hero. Clearing that city. And that's all that happens. Fight him for 4, goes to my discard pile. Easy enough. Now, for 5 recruit, what do I want to do? I have a lot of blue over here, but Invisible Woman, get some mother-daughter hero set coordination here. 2 recruit if you played any other cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 recruit. I don't have any other that cost 4. I haven't seen a lot of the actual family, first family there, that cost 4. Focus 4, though, rescue a bystander, you may KO a card. KO power is good, but does this really fit over here? It does give me something to do with extra recruit if I have it. To be honest, this is not... I should have put this to the bottom of the deck because I don't have others that cost 4. But... I don't know. I really don't know. This Super-Skrull card is better for the other side because I'm compounding on all that attack to affect things. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it because if I see the Human Torch, I can take him too later. And that'll work with this side in a couple of ways. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. We'll get her mother over here. Okay, and there's the rare. We got a couple of rares in the city, in the HQ right now. Mr. Fantastic's rare from Fantastic Four United. 2 recruit, draw 2 cards, focus 5. You get +7 attack, usable only against the Mastermind. That would be helpful against Annihilus. If I can get both both of them over here, backing Brainstorm up, that would be great. All right, these 2 are out of time. So these 2 for next turn, out of time. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The entire rest of my deck. All right, we got a lot of card drawing here. You know what? I do need that KO power to make Bar from the future work better. So I'm glad I took that. This is going okay. I have the city clear right now, but I'm failing on getting enough attack to do anything about it. Okay, Ravenous appears from the Annihilation Wave. Momentum 3, Ambush. Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus. I'm sorry to tell you, Ravenous, the only Annihilation Wave villain in the city is Weaponized Galactus, so you stay in the sewers. I have, let me check. I have everything on my discard pile, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I have almost all of them, Drufus. So he's going to enter the city. If he escapes, each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound because he overpowers you. So he is going to get momentum 3. He's at 8 attack right now because he did enter the city, but these things aren't going to keep momentum. Well, Weaponized Galactus loses it. He's down to 9 because he didn't move. Well, all I have is a measly 2 attack, so this is a recruit turn. But that's okay, because I can take this other Super-Skrull, and I'm very happy to do so. So let me go ahead and recruit him for 3. I just need to draw a bunch of Super-Skrulls and use them all at the same time. I'm kind of disappointed I'm not able to use more Psi-Lord in this game, but I'm probably going to play another game, so maybe I have a chance there. By the way, I'll ask you right now so you can think about it. I'm going to swap to Kang for the next game, which I believe I'll have time for. Which henchman should I use? Should I stick with the Patrolcraft or should I use somebody else? Let me know. Any henchman from the entire game is fine. I'd like it to make sense. Alright, 3 more. 4, 5, 6. Moving over. Okay, so we have these 2 out-of-time cards, then we have my hand. Round 8, here we go. Brood would work, that would make it really difficult though. Alright, another Ravenous. So check it out. Again, Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus, so he swaps places with himself. So he enters and then they swap places. But it doesn't matter because they both move, so they both get 8 attack this turn. The 8 needs to be right side up or else it will bother me at least. Doombots. Oh, the Doombots would work. Yeah, Doombots is a good idea. I think I'm going to go with Doombots. Especially because of, Brainstorm's card. Alright, let's do both out-of-time cards. I do this twice. 1 attack. Let's shuffle them by discard. So, yeah, normally the second superpower would trigger. But because it's out of time, you can't do it when it's already being played from out of time. So it doesn't count. Hellfire Club for the faces. What do you mean for the faces? Alright. Top part of the deck is... Cool, it costs 2 or more, so I draw it. Sweet. Let's play the second one here. Out of time. 2 more attack. It costs 0, so I discard it. I get to. I choose to discard it. Alright, these 2 go to my discard. Now what's in my hand? I got another one. Yeah, so I got a run here where I'm getting these out of time pretty much every turn. That's cool to experience. So we will first do time loop experiments to do this workaround again. 1 recruit, draw a card. I draw an agent. I'll put Fire-Lord on top of the deck. And then I'm going to use Bar from the future to draw Fire-Lord. They look like Kang. The Hellfire Club look like Kang to you? I don't see it. I'm going to have to look again. Alright, this is my 3rd attack. Top card is that Fire-Lord card I just had, so I draw it again. And this one goes out of time. Okay, let's play Fire-Lord here. 2 attack. And then if city spaces were destroyed, I'd still get Conqueror. But I do get Bridge Conqueror too. Nobody on the bridge though, so nothing for me. Fortunately. But I do get 2 more attack, up to 7 attack. So close to hitting Weaponized Galactus, but not enough. I can't hit anything. I turned this to 1, not 7. Doesn't matter, I can't hit anything. Yeah, if I only had Bridge Conqueror, I could have hit Galactus. Mandarin's Rings. All that attack and I can't do anything with it. That's really sad. Yeah, momentum really messed me up here. Well, and I can't recruit anything either. Wow. This is a complete dud of a turn. I don't need the recruit right now, so I'm going to go with the sidekick for the 2 recruit right now. And then end my turn, I suppose. That's really sad. These Ravenous cards are not kidding around. All right, this one goes out of time. Yeah, I could have used that attack for recruit for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to do Galactus versus his Heralds and weapon and Galactus Hungers. That would be fun. Yeah, Nightbot's gonna yell at you about the setup later. Ignore it. I don't have this in the randomizer yet, so I don't have a setup for you. There's Super-Skrull. All right, just like that, the city is almost full again. Well, it was until... Okay, twist 6. This is the one where I have to introduce evidence. Defeat villains worth 3 VP or more. Good news is, these guys didn't move, so Ravenous is back to a 5 attack, and I can definitely fight him, and he's worth 4 VP. So I'm going to pass this as well. Very good. I question the witness successfully, or I will. Alright, let's start with stretching credibility. 2 attack. I can focus this to draw an extra card next turn. I might do that if I have 2 extra attack, which I think I'm going to have. No, Nightbot, there's no setup. Go home. Interdimensional Rescue. 2 more attack. And I might do this too. I have the 1 recruit. Why not? I have 1 recruit, so I'm going to come back to this focus ability later. Let's play the rest of my attack. I got 7 attack and 1 recruit. So let's first fight Ravenous. Let's fight the one in the bank. No, if we fight the one in the sewers, this one may not get momentum next turn. So we're going to fight the one in the sewers. This is actually one of the first times it's actually mattered. When you have 2 here, which one do you fight? Usually it doesn't matter. But it does matter. Because if I fought this one will get momentum next turn. If I fight this one will probably not. Why would I use focus first? Right, but even if I get 8 attack, I'm not going to fight anything else. 8's not... 9. I guess I could fight Weaponized Galactus if it's a bystander. I guess I might as well. It's a really low shot, but I'll try. Okay, I'll take your suggestion. I'll focus first. Top card of the villain deck is a Master Strike. So it's not a bystander. So at least I know a Master Strike's coming. Nothing happens. But yeah, it was worth a shot, even though it was a long shot. Okay, let's do what I was doing here. Fight Ravenous for 5 of my 7. Fight effect is nothing. No fight effect, so he's gone. And with that, I pass. Yes, I do know they won't move. But even so, I can buffer for another turn extra. And we haven't seen Annihilus do something. I think his effect might affect that, but I forget what it is. We'll see in a second. This is twist number 6. I successfully introduced evidence, and I convinced this juror. I'm very convincing, and it was the paramedic. The paramedic was convinced, and I rescue him. When you rescue this bystander, you can make KO a wound from your hand or any player's discard pile. I have not seen a single wound in this game, which is great, but this does nothing. This goes to my victory pile. All right, so state of the game. There are 5 twists left. I'm allowed to fail only 2 more. Only 2 more condemn. And we're on twist number 6. 7, question witnesses, recruit 5 or more. 8, introduce evidence. So if I can do that, and then hit the Mastermind, I can survive all the twists. But we'll see. The focus effects definitely help me survive those. Without a doubt. Alright, I can do this. Is that you cheering for me, Wango? I'm gonna do my best here. I think I can do it. Okay. Let's go. There's our Master Strike. Annihilus' first Master Strike that I've ever used ever. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward in extra space before doing any ambush ability. No, I did it, Avatar. Did you not see me do it? I did it. I revealed the Master Strike, and that was it. All right, here we go. It is top card of the deck. The other focus. I only had 1 recruit. What are you talking about? What focus are you talking about? What am I missing? I'm missing something. You had scroll with focus. Oh, yes. That's true. Well, that's fine. I can retroactively use it because it just says draw an extra card. So I use it right now and I draw an extra card. That's easy enough. So here's the extra card for that hand. Thank you. I forgot about his focus completely. Thank you. Because I had the attack. I just did it. We're good. All right, let's reveal the top card of the villain deck. It's a villain. So it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward an extra space before doing any ambush ability. Alright. So, bystander, extra space. So now, Ravenous is back up to 8. And Annihilus is, he's got his momentum. So just because I'm close to fighting Annihilus, let's go ahead and start giving him his attack. So mass momentum 2. So 2 things moved. He's going to be at a 14 right now. He's plus 4. There we go. And I'll keep changing that every turn. Move it over here so we can not avoid the shadow. All right. Next in order is Borrow from the Future that was sent out of time. I don't have one this turn. Top card of my deck is another one. Hey, I have one now. And this goes to my discard. I don't have a way to set up the top of the deck or a card draw, so I might as well do this now. One more attack, top part of the deck. It costs 0. I will discard it to shuffle in my deck a little faster. Let's play Iron Lad. 2 more attack. That's all I get. The Shield Trooper gives me a 5th attack. Invisible Woman, 2 recruit. Hey! Is Iron Lad's cost 4? Yeah, is his cost 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that works. Cool. If you play any of their cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 recruit. Nice. Beautiful. That worked out perfectly. Kyla, why do you say no attack for you? Focus 4 recruit, rescue a bystander, then you may KO card from your hand and discard pile. I have 7 recruit, which is enough to get Mr. Fantastic, so I'm not going to use the focus effect. I'm going to get that rare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it. Mr. Fantastic. Beautiful. Oh, because you want Galactus to win. I'm going to recruit this so I can beat up Annihilus with him. Instead of KOing stuff. And for 5 attack, let's fight... Oh, actually, I do this backwards. I'm going to Soaring Flight him. So let's fight the Patrol Craft first, and then I'll Soaring Flight him. That would be even better. Alright, I'll fight it for 3. Yep, he's gone. I let myself move things around as long as I haven't revealed anything, which is totally fine. And now this Soaring Flight's to the next hand. Paramedic. No wounds, so it just gets rescued. Happy to have no wounds, by the way, but... Okay, 2 floating attack, and that's it. But I have this card on my next hand, which is fantastic. Pun intended. So all I need is 5 recruit total to focus and get +7 attack against Annihilus, and I can probably hit him for the first time. So I just need 3 recruit to do that, and some attack. Alright. Hold on. Did I have this out of time from last turn? I think I did. Yeah, I drew it and I played it. So this was out of time, right? Right? I think so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's right here, right? 6. That's the one that was out of time, correct? And here's my next hand. Alright, so what do I have attack-wise? I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, cool, correct. So I have enough attack to hit Annihilus as long as he doesn't have mass momentum. So if nothing enters the city, I can hit him next turn. Oh, but I have Mr. Fantastic to draw 2 cards. So even so, I might be able to hit him. We'll have to wait and find out. Okay, moving over. And I have 7 cards because I'm trying to remember why. Reasons. Oh, because of the yeah, because of Super-Skrull. All right, here we go. Top card is Patrolcraft. So unfortunately, Annihilus is up 2 this turn. But this loses its momentum. Kyle, I'm reading your message. I sent a message over to the person who runs Master Strike, got them copies of cards, and they're going to start updating the site with the new cards tonight instead of having to wait for their expansion to come in. Awesome! They do such a good job. Kyla, post, it's not going to let you post a link. Shoot me their Patreon link in Discord. I want to post it here in case anybody wants to support them. PM it, DM it to me. They do such a good job with that site. I refer to it every single day, so shoot that over to me. All right, Patrolcraft enters in. And what do I want to do first here? So many exciting things to do. Let's start with stretching credibility for 2 attack. Again, I've got the extra card focus effect that I won't forget. All right. In my video, I have them all laid out, too, if you want to use that as well. Okay. We've got Transparent Motives. Do I want to do this? Okay. Thank you. There's the Patreon to the people who do master-strike.com. The, I think, best site for looking up what the legendary cards do for quick reference. So support them if you can. They do such a good job. Oh, we have one other patron who's ridiculous. They do so... they update that site so well, and they've made such a good... it's clean, too. It's easy to use. Doesn't have any extra stuff. I don't think there's even any ads on it. So support them if you can. All right, we've got Transparent Motives, Bank Conqueror 1. The one thing where there's nothing is the bank, unfortunately. But I just get the 2 attack. I can focus this to KO cards. So I can focus to draw more cards at the end of the turn. I can focus to KO cards. I have 1 extra attack here. And Silver Surfer, I can focus 2 to draw a card and then move a villain. Oh, I could put something in the bank. So I could focus 2 to move the Patrolcraft into the bank. It won't get Conqueror, and then I'll get Conqueror 1, but I don't think it'll do that much. So 2 more Recruit. 3 more Recruit after this. All right. So let me look options. I can fight Ravenous right now, or I could spend 2 Recruit, move the Patrolcraft over, and then I have 6 attack, but that wouldn't do anything extra for me. So I'm not going to worry about that. Should fight him while he has momentum turned off. But I can't recruit anything for 5, unfortunately. That is a very expensive HQ. Yeah, I'm going to fight Ravenous while I can. So we'll just spend the straight up 5 to do that. He's gone. The left side's going to have to hit Annihilus, I think. And then... oh! Okay, question. I think I'm right about this. I just fought... no, never mind. That doesn't affect. So the Patrolcraft moved this turn. So for example, in theory, if I had fought the Patrolcraft, it is no longer in the city. Therefore, Annihilus would go back down to 10 attack, because momentum only gives you plus attack for things that are currently in the city. So I could have fought the Patrolcraft for 3, Annihilus would have gone down to 10, and then if I had 10 attack left over, I could have hit him. I gotta keep that in mind for the future. And nothing to take here. Let's do a sidekick. Too late for officers. Hey, it's Lockjaw. Hello. Okay. Winding down here. 2 more. Is anybody in chat able to get their copy today? Annihilation Wave charges the wall is probably the unbeatable setup. Avatar, you keep coming up with these setups that nobody wants to play, but I kind of want to play it because I'm curious. I know you guys are still waiting for shipping. Okay, cool. Mr. Giraffe's probably going to get it today. Okay, out of time, and then the rest. We'll do that in a second. What do we got? Master Strike! Thank you. Hold on. Important water business. Okay, Podjack sleeping. There's... okay, well... yeah, that call where it says, you gotta wait till tomorrow. That almost happened to me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Master Strike. Annihilus is doing stuff. At least he has no extra attack, at least, but he will in a second. Top card of the villain deck is a villain. It is Pharaoh Ramatut. It enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward an extra space. Luckily, neither of these two have momentum. But now he has an ambush effect that I have to take care of. So Annihilus is up to +4 with the mass momentum. And what does he do for his ambush effect? If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. Okay. I'm not going to move Weaponized Galactus to the bridge. Oh, I think when I did my video, I read it wrong. I said, maybe I read it as move this villain to the bridge. He doesn't move. So I'm going to move the Patrol Craft to the bridge. Leave the Pharaoh where he is. So I don't have to move Weaponized Galactus. That would have been foolish to move him. Alright, let's start. Once again, borrow from the future. And that already had momentum, so he gets +2 still. Here we go. Top card of the deck is a gray card, so I discard it. Goes away. What do we have? Of course, I have the rare, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, the Bridge Builders. Avatar again with the impossible combos. So, let's see. So, should I draw 2 cards first, or should I... No, Borrow from the Future can help set up the card draw better. So, Borrow from the Future first. Alright, top card of the deck. I draw it. This goes out of time. I'm going to leave it here, though. Let's just do the second one. Second one over here. One more attack. Top card of the deck. Discard. Third one. These are both out of time. Third one. One more attack. Wait, did I get my attack right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I played 4 of them. First one's out of time. Top card of the deck. I draw it. This goes out of time. So 4 attack from Brainstorm, and all 3 are being played at the beginning of next turn, which is great. Let's play Mr. Fantastic first, and then we can actually trigger Iron Lad's effect to out of time him. 2 recruit. Draw 2 cards. Those 2 cards are Invisible Woman and Shield Trooper. And I can focus this to get +7 attack. I think this is going to hit the Mastermind this turn, unless I want to hit Weaponized Galactus. I'll decide. Now we'll play Iron Lad. Here we go. This is the hand that's the turn I wanted. 2 more attack. He goes out of time thanks to Mr. Fantastic. So 4 out of time cards here. Then we have Invisible Woman for 2 more recruit. I played a card that costs 4 in Iron Lad, so I get 2 more recruit. Trigger everything. And I have 1 attack. 1, 2, 4 recruit here. 10. I can... Guess what? I can trigger Mr. Fantastic twice with all of my recruit. So, or I could get Galactus Hungers. I could hit Galactus, or I could recruit Galactus. Oh no, what do I do? I did promise that. This is the toughest choice ever. So if I recruit both, I get 17 attack, which is enough to hit Annihilus right now, or Weaponize Galactus. You gotta be specific. Which Galactus? Do you want me to recruit Galactus Hungers? I guess I'll do it. Alright, just for you guys. It's done. I did it. I hope you're happy. I really hope you're happy. Alright. Galactus Hungers is mine. He has 8 attack. You're right. And do I have any other Heralds over here? I actually don't think I do. I don't have any other Heralds of Galactus. So I don't have to destroy any city spaces, I don't think. Did I take a Silver Surfer? I guess I'm not going to get any more attacks, so I probably could Soaring Flight him. Don't worry, I don't care if I do Soaring Flight out of order because I'm not revealing anything, so I can just retcon that. Okay, so if I fight the Soaring Flight, I can Soaring Flight Galactus, and then I have 4 floating, and then I can fight the Pharaoh. So let's do that. Let's do fight the Pharaoh first. Okay. Oh, he has Bridge Conqueror 3, so he actually should have +3, so let's fight the Patrol Craft, and he won't have Bridge Conqueror anymore. So right now he's at 7. Okay. Patrol Craft first. Fight it for 3. And... yes. Goodbye. And so Galactus Hungers goes to my next hand, which is great. Lose the Bridge Conqueror, I can fight the Feral. Yeah, this is actually working out pretty well. Better than I think it's supposed to. Fight effects. Send a Strength or Instinct hero you play this turn as a man or woman at a time. I have already 4 things at a time, but all I have are range, covert, and tech. Literally every other class than those 2. So he's just gone for 4. Okay, and I rescue the Aspiring Hero, so I get a sidekick. Hey, Lockjaw's back. Another Lockjaw. Ranged is great for this side. Alright. I got 4 out-of-time cards, and I have Weaponized Galactus, or Galactus Hungers. It's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I have no Heralds over here, do I? Oh, I have Psi-Lord, so I could destroy a city space. I'll decide that later. I got 4 out-of-time cards. Interesting. Decisions need to be made. We've got Shi'ar Patrol. Sorry, I'm laughing because the jury is so difficult that I brought in Galactus to convince them. Alright. Rock Solid is going to... I don't think I have any other strength. If I don't phase Lockjaw, I'm going to end up with 4 attack. I can fight the Patrol Craft that way, and I can recruit any yellow heroes in the box. Yeah. Super-Skrull's common is Instinct. And some other ones are just I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure some people will say. So I can get 4 attack if I play Lockjaw, which will let me give me enough to fight the Patrol Craft, which will give me enough recruit to take Silver Surfer and Soaring Flight him. Or I could phase and hope for more recruit to maybe get the other Psi-Lord. I'm going to do that. I'm going to phase Lockjaw. We'll give it a shot because I don't really have that big of a threat here. We're going to phase him to the top. Psi-Lord has yellow too. That's right. And I reveal... Nope, that was not worth it. I end up with 5 recruit. Should have kept Lockjaw, but at least I keep him for next turn. His common does, that's right. 2 attack. I can't even focus. Oh well, I took a risk, didn't pay off. That's fine. Let's take this Silver Surfer here. Again, we can just turn him into a draw card. Let's keep the HQ moving. Ooh, there's Put to the Torch Super-Skrull's rare. Let's look at it. 4 attack, Bridge and Streets Conqueror 1. You may gain a wound if you do get Rudolph's Conqueror 4. I did the math before, you can get up to 10 attack with this card. If you do everything on it. Alright. Here comes this turn. But I have to deal with these 4 out-of-time cards first before any of the rest happens. So I'll put the rest of these cards over here. And we'll play these out in whatever order I want. Pretty sure. Iron Lad appears. No more momentum. Fight him, gain him. So let's do our out of time. Let's start with Iron Lad because I'm not going to trigger it, of course. I just get 2 attack. That goes in my discard. Now we'll do all 3 of our out of time borrow from the future. So the first one, top card of the deck, gets discarded. Second one, top card of the deck, I have to shuffle everything in. I'm going to draw almost my entire deck, I think, this turn. Okay, top card is Lockjaw, another Lockjaw, so I draw him. And the third one, another attack. Top card is Invisible Woman, so I draw her. Alright, these all get discarded. Oh, the first one should have gotten shuffled in, actually. I'll slide that into the deck. Okay, here's my hand. Galactus is hungry. So first I'll start with the sidekick. Just for fun, actually I'm going to phase Lockjaw first, just to see what I get. It's a trooper. And I'll play the sidekick. I draw Lockjaw again. And an agent. Okay. I should have done time loop experiments first, but we'll do it now. And I do get to trigger out of time because I did play Iron Lad first. I draw an agent. It's like the Hungry Caterpillar. Should I put Galactus Hungers on top? No. How much attack am I going to get? 8, 10, 12, 15 attack. Let's put an agent on top. Okay. Let me read Galactus one more time. Okay. 8 attack. If you play another Herald, destroy the city space, defeat any villain there, and then you get 2 attack for each destroyed city space. See, the reason why I might not want to do this turn is Weaponized Galactus could escape. But he actually will help me destroy city spaces. So hold on. Do I want him to escape? If he escapes... No, he goes back to the villain deck. I don't want him to go back to the deck. Because if he destroys the last space, I will lose. Okay. Okay, travel-sized. But if he escapes, he goes back in, and then he can come back in to help destroy the last space. So there's a chance for that. But he will make me destroy the city faster. Well, regardless, I think I want to destroy the space. Let's play Fire-Lord first. Let's just do this. That'll be fun. Playing Fire-Lord. Okay. I get Bridge Conqueror 2. So once I destroy it, I'm going to get Bridge Conqueror 2. Let's destroy the city space. This will be fun. Alright, Galactus Hungers. 8 attack. I'm at 15 attack right now. Okay, I played the Herald. Left space is destroyed. I blow up the bridge, so it is blown up. Here is my explosion that is going to represent the bridge blowing up. And I get to put down this cool card from Travel Sized. You destroyed the bridge. It is blown up. Ouch. Okay. I get +2 for each destroyed city space. I'm up to 17 attack. And Fire-Lord's Bridge Conqueror. I gotta remind myself. Do I get Bridge Conqueror now? Or do I not get it because I already played Fire-Lord? This is a new thing. I don't think I get it because I already played Fire-Lord, but you can correct me. Alright. No, Ollie. Conqueror, I get attack if those city spaces have been destroyed this turn. So it's going to work here. The problem is, I already played Fire-Lord, so is Conqueror done and gone? I can no longer activate it because the city wasn't destroyed. I missed the trigger. Yep, that's what I thought, travel size. Yep, I missed it. It's okay, I have plenty of attack anyway. Let's play my troopers. I'm up to 20 attack, a maxed out die. And I'll decide on Lockjaw in a second. Alright. Oh, I didn't pay attention. What was the villain deck card this turn? Was it Iron Lad? Yeah, so I think I played Iron Lad, so Annihilus is still +4. Conqueror says Weil. Yeah, but the trigger happened when I played him. So that's when it happened. So if I had played Fire-Lord and then cleared up the city space, then it would go away, I think. Alright, he's going to be 14 to hit. But I can get 22 attack. You know what? I'm going to let him escape, just so I'll destroy him next time. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's hit the Mastermind. Let's do it. Look at all that time left. I got 6 attack left. Hitting Annihilus for 14. If this was not the final tactic... Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. If this is not the final tactic of Weaponized Galactus in the city, he escapes. If Weaponized Galactus wasn't in the city, doesn't matter. He is in the city. So he escapes. Fun. Here we go. Let's destroy another city space. Alright. Destroy the leftmost city space. So we destroy the streets now. Where's the awesome streets destroyed card? There it is. Streets are destroyed. I gotta do the bonus explosion. Yeah, post a link and Discord and I'll post it here. Alright. Each player gains a wound. First wounds of the game. 1 wound each side. Weaponized Galactus gets shuffled back into the villain deck. Alright. Shuffled back in. Let me post that link. Where is it? Okay, so I just saw the upper deck schedule. I'm shuffling this. It looks like at 10 a.m. It's going to be a legendary stream with Rich, Rob, Mark, and Erica on Upper Deck's channel. So in 30 minutes, no matter what happens, we're going to go raid them. And I want to see a lot of bagels there. It'll be a lot of fun. We got 24 people here. If you can stick around and raid Upper Deck, that would be great. You can't get momentum if there's no city. Well, you can't play if there's no city. The game is over if there's no city. Somebody send me the link to Travel Size Extra Life page so I can post it here. So they can get the cards. All right, new villain deck. Post it in general. All right, cool. Let me pull that up. Oh, Travel Size posted it. Copy link. All right. So I encourage you to go there, support a great cause, and get these awesome cards. He's doing a fundraiser for the UVA Children's Hospital in Charlottesville. So go support them. All right, let me close this now. We're good. Where was I? Oh yes, I just let Galactus escape. I had 6 attack left, and I could get 8. And with 8, I could at least clear the city. So let's play Lockjaw for 2 more. And let's fight the city. Let's fight Iron Lad, gain him as a hero for 4. He's gone. And we'll fight this, and then I'll recruit something and Soaring Flight it. I got 1. Yep. I played Iron Lad, so I'm going to get 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Oh, I can Soaring Flight Super-Skrull if I wanted it. Well, let's fight this for 3. Soaring Flight the next thing I recruit. Now let's see how much recruit I get. Invisible Woman gives me 2 recruit, plus at the beginning of this turn, I believe I played a card that cost 4, which was the Iron Lad. That was one of the out-of-time cards at the beginning. So I get 2 more recruit. Yeah, I can Avatar, but I want it on this side. This is where I have all the tech. I got 2 more recruit. So I can take anything. Do I want Super-Skrull over here? Soaring Flight? It's a range card, so why the heck not? I'm recruiting it for 7. Super-Skrull's rare plus Psi-Lord is pretty good. Oh yeah, because Conqueror with the destroyed spaces. Totally. All right. Well, it's Soaring Flighted. So let's see. That's great. Let me end my turn. So let me do this right. Lockjaw goes away. This card goes out of time. And nothing else goes out of time. Because I played all 4 of those, or most of those, as out of time. So everything goes to my discard. Out of time. Soaring Flight. 6 more. And there's the last one. You got to Soaring Flight all 3 as well. Oh yes, the rares? Yes, I did. That's pretty cool. That can't happen unless you have the X-Men expansion, but it was cool. Alright, the right side is like, what are you doing? Why are you working with Galactus to destroy the city? And there's another Lockjaw. Okay, Master Strike. No momentum for you, though. Top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist. Awesome, Kyla. Nothing happens. It just goes back to the top if it's not a bystander or a villain. So Annihilus is only 10 to hit. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think I can. Well, I get to draw a card. We'll find out. 2 attack, focus 1. I know it's not a bystander on the top. I know it is a Scheme Twist, so I'm not going to bother. Let's do this. Let's spend 2 recruit. Get 2 recruit. And then I'm going to probably focus twice to see how many cards I can draw. So let's phase Lockjaw first just to see. So before I get the 2 recruit, I'll get the 2 recruit from the 2 shield cards. Let's phase Lockjaw. It's a trooper. Okay. So now I'll get the 2 from Silver Surfer. I might as well, because I'm not going to recruit anything for 4. I could get Rock Solid, though. Now let's do card draws. Let's see what we get. Can I get 10 attack? Maybe I can. Spend 2 to draw a card. It's Lockjaw again. I'll phase him again right now, actually. It's a trooper. So that'll give me a total of 3 more attack, up to 5. If I draw Lockjaw, that'll be 7 attack, but then I could phase him. But I need that card to have 5 attack. I don't think it will. So I'm going to not do that. I'm going to spend my last 2 for a sidekick, because I don't think I'm going to hit anything anyway. So we'll take Zabu here as a sidekick for the last two. And we'll end there. And I get Lockjaw back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would have been a trooper. That wouldn't have helped. Six. Okay, let's KO everything except for Weaponized Galactus. Let's keep, or I keep saying that. Galactus hungers. Let's keep using them. But I do have 10 attack this turn. Here comes a Scheme Twist. This is twist number 7, which means I must recruit a hero that costs 5 or more. Can I do that this turn? I have them here. Okay, first we play Time Loop Experiments out of time. 1 recruit, draw a card. Iron Lad, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Just off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of these shield agents because I need the attack. So this goes, or although I could, no, I can draw with Bar from the future. So let's put the rare on top and then we'll draw it with Bar from the future. Rare on top of the deck. Goes my discard. Okay. Here we are. Now we'll do it. Borrow from the future. 1 attack. Top card of my deck. Hey, look. Although, I could send around a time if I do this to something else. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna retcon that. I'm gonna instead put Iron Lad on top, so that I can trigger her effect. I'll play Super-Skrull first. All right, for 4 attack. So I'm actually at 4. Unfortunately, I don't have Fire-Lord, so I do not get Conqueror. So I only get 4 attack here. Oh, maybe I should try to get Fire-Lord first. No, Fire-Lord's on my discard. I'm not going to draw it. So I'll just play this first and send her at a time. So it didn't really benefit from that. I don't have Fire-Lord. But I will play this now. 1 more attack. Top card of my deck is Iron Lad again. Now I get to send her out of time since I played a ranged card first. I've got Iron Lad here for 2 more attack. 6, 7. He does not go out of time. Oh, he does. I played Time Loop as an out of time card. So he does go out of time. And Shield Trooper gives me 8. Not enough. If only I had Conqueror, that would work. But I can't hit him. I get 4 more, recruit him up to 5. And I'm going to fail this. I don't have enough recruit. Yeah, I need a hero that costs 5 or more. And I only have 5 recruit, but I don't have a hero that costs 5 in the HQ. So I am messed up there. That's not going to do it. So I fail. Sad. Alright, that's the end of my turn. I guess I'll get a sidekick first, or I can get Rock Solid, but I won't. I'll get a sidekick here. It's Red Wing. And I have to fail this. Regular Bystander gets to the pile. Now, by the way, we're down to twist number 8 next. Twist 8. I gotta defeat a villain worth 3 VP or more, and then the rest I have to hit Annihilus, which I maybe could do. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Well, Mr. Fantastic's back, so this next turn should be good. How many rares can I have at once? Give me all of them. I'm seeing how these synergies work out. And I think you might be worth saving a villain in the city until you can hit it. Yeah. So I will definitely keep that in mind. And I have a buffer of a few spaces. 4, 5, 6. No other rares yet. Decent hand here. Lockjaw keeps on coming back. Uh-oh. Well, I automatically failed this because there's nothing to fight. So much for that, Drufus. That's twist number 8. I cannot defeat any villains worth 3 VP or more because there aren't any, and I can't put any into the city. So, yeah, well, never mind. So I failed this right now, so I might as well just, Photographer. Fail. Okay. I lose on the next one that I can't pass. Oh, man. Okay. At least he's still down to 10, so let's see if I can hit him this turn. Let's just play all my attack. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, 9 attack if I play everything. Should I... Since I can't hit anything anyway, I might as well phase Lockjaw just to see what I can get. I can still focus each of these once with 7 attack. So let me phase him. Nope, didn't help me. Yeah, Galactus was voted worst in show. Alright, didn't help me though. So I guess I get to do some cool Super-Skrull focus abilities. Should I just do this? Should I do this twice to KO 2 cards? No, I'm going to do each one once. I'm going to focus 3. Yeah, I'm going to focus 3, turn it down to 4, and I'm going to KO a shield agent from my hand, so I don't actually play it. And then I'm going to focus this twice or each one once. So I draw 2 extra cards next turn. I'll focus all 4 of my attack. 1 extra card next turn. And that's it. Kind of a sad turn, if you ask me. Especially since I failed. So now on any given scheme twist, if I cannot hit Galactus, if I cannot hit Annihilus, I lose. I have to hit him every single turn, which is a tall order. Every single turn that a scheme twist happens. Alright, these are out of time. There it is! So if I cannot hit Annihilus this turn, I lose. Twist number 9. Closing arguments defeat the Mastermind. The good news is I think I'll be able to do it this turn. So I think I'll pass this one. Especially with the rare there. So let's start with Iron Lad for 2 attack. This is the right turn for that to come up. 2 attack. Borrow from the future. 1 more attack. Top card of the deck is Super-Skrull. Nice, there's my second rare of the turn. Now let's put my hand down. Yeah, he's hiding in the deck. Yeah, and he could come back, so I'm kind of glad he didn't show up yet. So no Fire-Lord. I'm going to try to get Fire-Lord so I can get extra attack with these. So before I draw, let's set it up. Let's set up the deck. Let's play both of these. Oh, I forgot the attack from the one that went out of time. Wait, what? Hold on. I have 3 attack. Why did I not give it to myself? I have 3 attack, 1 for each, 2 for Iron Lad, 1 from Borrow from the Future. Okay. Moving on. 1 attack for this card. Top card of the deck is an agent. I discard it. She goes out of time. I play the second one. Same thing. 1 attack. Top card of the deck is Trooper. I will discard this. There's better cards in there. Now I will play Mr. Fantastic's draw 2 cards. To recruit, I draw 1, 2. Alright, well I got Red Wing. That means I get to look at some more cards. I can focus 5 to get +7 attack. Only against the Mastermind. I've got Red Wing here because I have no other draw opportunities. Let's look for Fire-Lord. Top 3 cards of my deck. Got him. So Fire-Lord is being drawn. Thank goodness. The rest go back with a wound on the bottom. That's exactly what I wanted. So check it out. 2 attack. This turn I get Conqueror for the bridge and the streets even though they are destroyed. And now I get Bridge Conqueror 2 because I did play a ranged, so I'm up to 9 attack. Now Super-Skrull can go full power. Here we go. 4 attack, up to 13. Bridge Conqueror 1, Streets Conqueror 1. Thanks to Fire-Lord, you were right, travel size. Up to 15 attack. I may gain a wound. Should I get 4 more? Is it going to make a difference? Yeah, I can get 20. I can get 20. Hit him twice. Unless he puts a villain in the city. But we'll see what happens. I'll get a wound right now. I have to decide. So I get a wound. Grievous wound. Not great, but I'll take it. Oh, that's right. Rooftop. Sorry, I got ambitious. So that won't do me anything. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I wish. I was just so excited. Alright, 1 more attack from the Trooper. I can hit him once. At least I passed the thing I have to pass. Let's hit him for 10. It's okay. I'm not... Since I didn't choose to get... I'm just going to get the win later. I can focus 5 or +7. I can, so I can't hit him twice. But let's do the first one first. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. KO's the highest cost hero they reveal this way and puts the rest back in any order. Alright. I could lose Weaponized Galactus this way, you guys. Are you ready to find out if I do? Weaponized Galactus Hungers. I gotta get this right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Safe. Galactus Hungers is not KO'd. Each other player. Yeah. Okay. Alright, right side has to only. Okay, fine. Silver Surfer gets KO'd. I think I mess up the other player effects so often because I'm both players and my brain doesn't want to do that. But you're 100% right. These go back with Zabu on top. I messed that up more than anything else. I think that's why. Well, at least I get this. Alright, let's go ahead and play this now, Invisible Woman. And I played Iron Lad at the top of this turn, so I did play a card that cost 2. 2 more Recruit. 2 more here, up to 8 Recruit. Let's hit Annihilus a second time. We're going to trigger Mr. Fantastic's Focus ability for 5. Goes down to 3. I get +7 against the Mastermind. So I'm going to use all 7, and then the remainder 3 here, so I go down to 3 attack. And we hit him again. Actually, what I should do before I do that, let me make sure I know the order in which, okay. If you do it, you convince the juror. So I have to rescue the bystander now because the first hit convinced the juror. So before I do the second one, yeah, I remember the bystander right now. The order in which I have to do this, because it could affect it, bystander first, then hit. It is Computer Hacker. Okay, that's going to be an extra card next turn. So it doesn't affect anything right now. So extra card next turn. And now I take the tactic. Tactic number 3. Surging Annihilation. Check all Annihilation Wave villains from each other player's victory pile. The one worth the most VP enters the city. I'm so glad this one wasn't first. That player rescues bystanders equal to that villain's VP. So let me look. So we got Ravenous. And we have the Armada. So Ravenous is going to be more VP. And I got other player this time. So Ravenous enters the city. He gets a momentum 3. So he goes up to 8. And that player rescues 4 bystanders because he's worth 4 BP. So here we go. First one on the right-hand side. I'll take this. First on the right-hand side is the Comic Shopkeeper. Top 3 cards of the hero deck for the right-hand side. Play your choice games one that costs 3 or less. All I got is Psi-Lord's Avert Future Tragedy. I'm going to put that on the right-hand side where the other Psi-Lord is because those work together. I think he's on the right-hand side. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's over there. And I'll put them back with Human Torch on top. Second bystander is going to be out of 4. Standard bystander. Third bystander is Sunspot, and it is a hero. So this is one of the few times where I don't get the equal VP back because it's a hero now. Goes to the right-hand side. Fourth bystander is a standard bystander. Okay, 3 attack left. Cannot fight Ravenous. And Annihilus has his +2 right now for the momentum. 3 recruit left. Time for a sidekick. And I got to finish this game in the next 12 minutes. And I think it's going to finish whether I like it or not. Oh, wrong side. Okay. Oh, sorry. What went out of time? This one out of time. And this one out of time. And that's it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Where is Galactus Hungers? Well, I get to draw 3 cards, so maybe I'll draw him. Bagel out of time. I am out of time. Oh, I draw 1 extra card, actually. I forgot my extra card from the bystander. So let's see if this is Galactus Hungers. It's not, but I probably will be able to draw him. Alright, so just looking at this right now, if I get a Scheme Twist, I probably lose the game. Weaponized Galactus comes back in. Alright, Ambush, he swaps places with the leftmost villain, which is Sewers, so he goes to the Sewers, basically. So, yeah, actually, yeah, no, never mind. He enters the city, now he swaps, so he goes to the bank. He's in the bank now. Okay, when he escapes, we know what he does. He has +9 right now, and they both moved. All right, let's do this thing, starting with Interdimensional Rescue, just to see what's at the top of the deck. If I want to focus, I can focus one if I want to. I'm going to 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6 attack. So I don't have enough attack to fight anything, so I might as well phase Lockjaw. Let's phase him. And I get Zabu at the top. Let's play Zabu. I KO this wound from my hand. And he goes away. I will now play Silver Surfer for 2 recruit. I could focus to draw Lockjaw back. But I don't really want to. I'm just going to play the recruit. I might just use Psi-Lord's effect and then get a sidekick. So I'm up to 4 attack. Let's do this. Let's see what's at the top. Okay, focus 1. Top card of the villain deck. It's a villain. It's a henchman. So nothing happens, but at least I know what it is. And for the final 2, we'll get a sidekick and move on. Wrong button again. There we go. Once again, if you're watching this, I'm doing a second stream today at my regularly scheduled time, 2 p.m. Pacific. It'll be a randomized game, not including Annihilation, but everything else. So who in the world knows what I'm going to play for that? Come here at 2 p.m. and find out. 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay, there's the Patrol Craft again. So they keep their momentum. He's about to escape again. And I play both of these. So first bar from the future once again. 1 attack. Top card is... There he is. I draw it. Next one is... Same thing. 1 more attack. It gets discarded. I choose to discard it. These go to my discard. Okay. So Annihilus, by the way, gets +6. So he's 16 to hit this turn. Let's see if I can get enough to hit him. Oh, let's see, if I have a Herald, I can get rid of Weaponized Galactus, actually. But do I have a Herald? I don't yet, but I have 1 more bar from the future I can play. So let's see if I get Fire-Lord. I'll play this right now. Top card of the deck. No, but I get to draw another card. And this one goes out of time. So I have 1 more shot. Let's see. Let's start with Time Loop Experiments. 1 recruit. Herald. Herald in his purple crayon. So if I have Fire-Lord in here, I'm going to shuffle this up. I either want a card that draws more cards, or I want a Herald of Galactus. I think I just have Fire-Lord over here. Let's see what's going to happen. Top card of the deck is Shield Trooper. Nope. Then a card has to go on top of my deck. I would put the wound there, but I might as well just let it go. If I'm going to have 8 attack, 9, 10, 11. Not enough to hit Annihilus. But luckily I don't have to meet a Scheme Twist this turn. 11 attack is enough to clear both of these. So maybe I'll keep the attack and get rid of an agent. I'll put the agent on. What do I want for next turn? Oh, I could put Galactus Hungers back on top. Right? I could put him back on top and then get him next turn. I could fight the Patrol Craft with just a 3 attack and hope to get him with a Fire-Lord next turn. Because I can't hit Annihilus. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait 2 turns. So let's put Galactus Hungers on top of the deck. And I already have 3 attack. So I don't even need this. I'm just going to fight the Patrol Craft. We'll play the 3 recruit. And we'll take care of the Patrol Craft. So to avoid momentum here, fight it for 3. Soaring Flight on whatever I decide to recruit. Do I want Rock Solid over here? Not really. It's more on the other side. I have this blue thing going on here. But he does get Sewer's Conqueror, but that won't work because it's not destroyed. So I'll get another sidekick. Oh, I thought it was going to be a regular one, but it's Throg. He's Soaring Flights. Thor, Soaring Flights in. Thor, that is. Alright, out of time. Soaring flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if this worked out. Okay, no Fire-Lord here. But I do have a couple of card draws to do. So we'll see if that pays off. Next. Patrol Craft. Good news, though. No momentum. No momentum. No mass... Oh, actually, he gets 2 mass momentum for the Patrol Craft. It's only at 12. We've got Rock Solid. No... Well, let me phase first, because I can get 3 attack anyway. So phasing, again, a bad choice. So I got 3 attack, 4 recruit. I can Soaring Flight this one. So I could focus 3 attack and get 2 recruit to recruit one of these 6 costs, but I also don't want these to have momentum. So let me do this. Let me spend my 3 attack to fight the Patrol Craft. Again, Soaring Flight goes to Rock Solid, which I recruit. Again, wrong button. What is wrong with me today? I Soaring Flight this over. That's the turn. So we'll see if the next hand is going to work out. This is my Soaring Flight. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got some colorful stuff there. We'll see. Alright, I should have... Well, again, out of time. We'll do the out of time first. Okay, there he is, Immortus. You've been asking for him. He appears. Streets Conqueror 3. Fight, reveal a... He doesn't get Streets Conqueror because I destroyed the streets. Haha. Fight, reveal a ranged hero or reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain with 4 VP or less, defeat it and put Immortus in its place. Escape, each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Shuffle Immortus back into the deck. That's annoying. Let's start with our out of time card. 1 attack. Top card of the deck. Iron Lad. I draw it. Alright, so I need 12 attack to hit Annihilus this turn. What do I have? I think I have it, especially with Galactus Hungers. Let's see if I can get a Herald first. So let's play the other... Let's play the other Borrow from the Future. 1 more attack. Top card of the deck. Be a Fire-Lord. Not Fire-Lord. Nope. No such luck. This goes out of time. Let's use Zabu to get rid of my wound. At least I can hit the Mastermind. I KO this wound from my discard pile right here. Man. What's wrong with me? Alright, that's gone. 3 minutes to destruction. We'll see. So we're going to finish this game and then we'll go over and raid the channel over at Upper Deck. But I'm probably going to lose anyway. Actually, I could win. I don't know. So I'm going to play Iron Lad for 2 attack only. I'm not going to get a Herald this turn, so I'm going to play Galactus Hungers for 8 attack. I'm up to 12. No other effects on that. Invisible Woman gives me 2 recruit plus 2 more. Yes, so this does trigger. That's what I was thinking. That's how I've been playing it so far. Okay. It's a cost of 4. So I get 4 recruit. And I get 2 more recruit, which is... Actually, I'll play Throg. I play Throg. 6 recruit. I made 6 recruit. I get 2 attack up to 14. And Throg goes away. I'll play my Trooper for 15. I play my 2 agents for 8 recruit. Let's hit the Mastermind. I'm playing with the Final Blow rule, so I didn't win yet. The cost of each hero in the HQ is -2 this turn. Good to know. Let me give it a little -2 up here so I know. So it's not quite the win. I gotta hit him 1 more time. And I'm gonna have an escape from weapon as Galactus next turn. 8 recruit, everything costs less. So I guess I'll take Stardust for 4, since it only costs 4. Yeah, let's take it for... Again, wrong button. Take it for 4. Maybe I should swap them. And what else? I could take Slip the Time Stream, but that doesn't really work over here. I'll take Human Torch for 2 right now. Or maybe I shouldn't take anything else. I want him to come back. You know, I'm not going to recruit anything else. I'll just get a sidekick. I hope it's a regular one. Okay, I get a hairball. Cost regular cost. I could get something else for 2. I won't, though. I'll leave it. There it is. Alright. I gotta hit him one more time. Just one more time. I'm kind of terrified, though. I got 7 cards here. We have this. Okay, a patrol craft enters. Weaponized Galactus escapes one more time. So when he escapes, the other city space is destroyed, so the rooftops are no more. They are gone. They are blown up. Alright. Each player gains a wound. So now Psychic Trauma, Blunt Force Trauma, and this wound go out. And he goes back in. And now I have an escape. So that was on escape. So if I'm correct, Ravenous would have been in that spot, correct? He would have been here. So he escapes when this entered. So Ravenous does escape, I think, is what happens. Because the space got destroyed. So he is going to... okay, each player reveals a green hero, gain a wound. Okay, safe over here. Left side does not have a strength because I used Throg already, so left side gains another wound. And Ravenous is escaped, and I got to KO something from the HQ. It's going to have to be... Interdimensional Rescue. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of it, I think. It's gone. And there's another one. Another Psi-Lord. Okay, this is gone. Okay, and as far as momentum goes, I've only got plus 4 to Annihilus. There's only 2 villains left. I gotta get 14 attack. Can I do it this turn? Can I get 14 attack? Let's start with Transparent Motives. Oh yeah, 2 escapes happen, you're right. I don't have time to do Psi-Lord stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of him too, even though I really want to try using his set. Okay, there's Stardust. Alright, 2 attack. Bank Conqueror 1. Focus 3 and you make KO a card. That's 3 attack. Rock Solid is not going to give me the extra. 2 more attack up to 5. Avert Future Tragedy is going to do what for me? If it's a Master Strike, I get some more attack. I can do this a couple of times. So let's give this a shot. I'm going to give 2 Recruit here. So either I do this or I draw a card. I'm going to give it a shot. I focus 2, top part of the villain deck. Not a Master Strike. It's another Immortus. So no dice there. So I'll play Silver Surfer. Let me actually phase Lockjaw first. Phase Lockjaw. I get Interdimensional Rescue. Nice. Alright. 2 more attack from this. Up to 7. But the top card is a villain, so that doesn't happen. And he goes out of time for the first time in this game. And I'm going to play the Silver Surfer for 2 more. I'll play my other gray cards, so I'm at 8 and 5. I'm going to focus this a couple of times. First time I focus to draw a card, I get Lockjaw back. Now we'll phase Lockjaw to see what we get. I get an Agent. Shoot. I play it. I'll focus 1 more time to get... I can get 1 more focus that way. Turn it 2, I focus again. To get Lockjaw back. I'll phase him again. I get an Agent. Shoot. Alright, I focus Silver Surfer 1 more time. Still not moving these things. And I draw Lockjaw again. I phase him once more to get... Alright. Stretching Credibility. Up to 10 attack. And I can focus 2. So I can clear the city. And then I can focus. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and... He gets Streets Conqueror 3. Doesn't give him anything. Fight reveal a ranged hero, which I do. So I'm safe. I fight Immortus for 5. So he does not come back. On the right-hand side. I've got 5 left. I'll fight the patrol craft for 3 just to make sure that it goes away. Double explosion. Soaring flight, the next thing I recruit, but I don't have enough recruit to do it. I already spent it. And 2 attack left to focus. I could have focused my attack to get more card draws here, but I decided to draw instead by 2. So extra card next turn. And this went out of time. All right, this goes out of time. This goes to my discard. Draw 6. All right, so Immortus comes back into the city. We already revealed him, and let's do this. We have an out-of-time card to take care of, just the one. One attack. Top part of the deck. I discard it, which means I'm going to shuffle my discard, which means I have a chance. I discard this right now, which means I have a chance to get Galactus back, and I can hit Annihilus. He is back to +2, so he's only 12 to hit. I need 12 attack, and I can win. I have Mr. Fantastic. That's 7. I think I'm going to win it right here. I think this is going to win the game. Let's do it. You ready to win this thing? One more attack. Top part of the deck. Whew, this was a close one. All right, stick around. We're going to go raid Upper Deck's Legendary stream right after this is over. I'm very excited to do that. Yeah, Fire-Lord and Super-Skrull are here. Let's see just how much attack I can get. All right, top part of the deck is... It costs 2 or more. I draw it. This goes out of time, but I won't have any other turns. Same thing here. I'll put it out of time right now. 1 attack, and this gets discarded. All right, let's do time loop experiments right here for 1 recruit. Draw a card, and I will put it back on top. Doesn't matter. Put it back on top of the deck. Let's play Mr. Fantastic. Here. 2 recruit, draw 2 cards. 1, 2. If only I can get the Galactus back, but that's okay. I don't need him. I don't need him. I do need 5 recruit, which I do have now. Thank goodness. I almost didn't get it. 5 recruit total, which means I can focus Mr. Fantastic. Let's play Fire-Lord here. Fire-Lord, 2 attack. This turn, your Conqueror abilities give you attack even if the city spaces are destroyed. So I get Bridge Conqueror 2 from this card. And I get a fully maxed out Super-Skrull. I get 4 base attack up to 11 on the other side of the die. I get Bridge Conqueror and Streets Conqueror, 12, 13, and I'll take the wound this time correctly to get Rooftops Conqueror 4. Great combo. Up to 17 attack. This gives me an 18th attack. He's 12. So let's just for fun hit Immortus first. Let's clear the city. Hit Immortus for 5. I reveal the range hero. I'm totally safe. He has Streets Conqueror 3, but he doesn't get Fire-Lord's effect. I do. So you are destroyed for 5. I'm down to 13. I go to hit Annihilus for... Oh, and he loses his momentum, by the way, since no thing's in the city I need this turn, so I just hit him for 13. Or for 10 from 13. All right, and the jury has convicted Annihilus for crimes against humanity. He is destroyed, and that is the first Annihilation victory. Awesome. Yeah, so momentum only counts things that are currently in the city. I could have hit him anyway, but I believe that's how it works. Thank you, that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I only got to 1 game, but stick around. We're going to go raid Upper Deck, and they're playing some Legendary. I want to see as many bagel emotes as you can. You can practice now. Thank you for being here. Join me at 2 p.m. Pacific for a randomizer stream. I'm going to go take a break and come back in a few hours. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to do another one of these, I think, a little later with Annihilation, with Kang. But let's go ahead and do our raid. We have more viewers than they do right now, so this is going to be a fun raid. Are you ready? I think everybody's over here.